Hello YouTube, my name is TxrbulenceFx and today I'm going to be showing, today I'm going to be showing you the second part of the basics YouTube background, and in this part I'm going to be showing you how to make the text and how to put that text into Photoshop, add some gloss to the text in Photoshop, and a bit more decoration and finishing touches in Photoshop. So first of all, what you need to do is you need to download this main Lightroom that I'll put in the description, and when you open it you'll just see it like this. Then you can see, when I zoom out, you can see the three soft boxes that you have there. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to MoGraph and MoText, and the text will come up, and then you can type in what you want. I want to type in YouTube, and use whatever your font you want. If I was actually making this background for someone, I would use something like Agency or Reboard, but because I'm just doing this for decoration, I'm going to use a text that you can't actually read but looks nice. Raise One Original. Look, you cannot read that. Are you mad? Why would you even make a text like that? Still, it looks nice. I'm just going to enlarge it. Fits the screen. Yep. Center it. Whoop. And then move up a bit. Like that. And I want to put the depth to about 500. That looks good for mine. Obviously you can change the depth depending on what font you're using and how deep and big you want the text to be. Also, it depends on how high your text is and how many letters you've got in your text. Then you want to go to Caps, Fillet Cap, and there you have it. Next thing you want to do is you're going to click on your MoText, hit Control C and Control V, which duplicates the layer, and now you see you have a MoText 1 layer. On this MoText 1 layer, you want to make the radius of your fillet cap 10 and 10, or maybe 15 if you've got a slightly larger font, or just fiddle around with it to your needs. And you also want to put your depth slightly lower than the original depth. So if I had 100, I'll do about 95. If I had 200, I'd do 180, something like that. So considering I've got 500, I'm going to do 460. And actually 470. Okay. Now if you come up to this window button up here and click it, you get 4 different views. If you go up here, you should be able to see a blue line where you can move your text backwards, but I don't have that, I don't think. Oh, I do, sorry, I do. I can only just see it, but that blue line does work. I'm going to move it on this one because it's a bit more obvious. But if you just move it into the centre, like that, it's not very easy to see, but you will be able to see it on your own screen. So now you're going to come back to this view by clicking on this window button. And now what you're going to be doing is making your materials or your colours. So I'm going to go to File and New Material. My computer's a bit slow, so it takes a while for the material to load. Then double click your material. Once again, it takes a bit of time to load. Hello. Oh, I didn't double click it, that's why. And then you're going to start off with whatever colour you want. So in the first part I used the green, so I might as well stick with the green here. And you want to make it quite a bright colour, and click OK. You want to put a reflection on, put the brightness to 5%, and the texture to Fresnel, this one here. And then your mix strength to 50%. Then go down to your specular, put your width anything between 15 and 20%, and your height anything between 80 and 90%, like that. Then you can drag this material onto your bottom Motex, and there you have it. The next thing I would do is I would hold down Control, click on the material and drag it to the right, and there you've duplicated your material. So if you double click on the new material and change the colour to a black, but not black, so very dark grey, like that, then drag that onto the other Motex. And there you have it. That is your text pretty much done. So you want to go to your render settings now, and if you have downloaded this Lightroom, it will already have global illumination, ambient occlusion, colour correction and depth of field already done for you, so you don't need to do any of that. All you need to do is change where you want to save it to. I'm going to save it to my place to save things to. Yeah, it's not loading, hang on. There we go. And I want to call it YouTube and save. Now you want to cross off that and you are ready to render. So you want to hit this orange button here, which starts out the render, and this is going to take, click OK, this is going to take about half an hour to render, something along them lines. Actually it might not, 20 minutes. But anyway, I'm going to pause the recording and I'm going to come back to you once it's finished. Okay guys, it is finished rendering at 8 minutes and 9 seconds, so I did kind of overestimate the rendering time there. I actually only have a 1 GB RAM, so yours will render out 4 times faster anyway, and I have a shit computer. I'll be getting a new one at Christmas. So yeah, it won't actually take that long to render out. Don't take notice of me saying that. So once you've done that, you close it off. If you want to make another pair of text to go on the different side of the YouTube layout, just highlight both of these and then change the text. But I don't want to make another one, so I'm just going to close off Cinema 4D. Don't want to save that. Yeah guys, you can see my nice desktop background now, and my computer, as I said, is very slow, so I'm going to open up Photoshop. I'm going to pause the recording until Photoshop is open, because it usually takes quite a bit to open.